looks like Zack decided to troll the internet again and all his fans. So let's take a look at this little clip. And here it is. So let's go.
I love how we're talking about Army of the Dead, but he just goes straight to Superman.
I know. I was like,
know what I mean?
You bastard.
Like, it's still there in his mind. It's
which forces somebody on some level to have to clear footage from Man of Steel to be on that little clip. Because that was
like, all right, hold on, let me go get the clip.
Yeah, but make sure. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was fine.
No, it was nuts. I was like, wow, really? Okay. So now we know. And then the fact that he brought that up still, I mean, it just gets fans more and more excited. And I want to know who's in that pod, who was in that crash ship. I mean, everyone thinks it might be, Kara Zor-El, because in the comic,
it was Green Lantern.
It was Ryan Reynolds.
It was fucking Ryan Reynolds.
It was Ryan Reynolds.
It was the only way he was ever going to make it inside. Did you guys see that? He finally fucking made it clear that he never talked to Ryan Reynolds. I think that's fucking about time. Make it clear.
Yeah, he's like, we had an idea, but that's where it stayed.
We never talked to him. It was never a conversation that we ever had.
He was always hinting and teasing. Yeah. WWE will take legal action on the mention of Superman. Yeah, probably. They're like, oh, we gotta stop him because we got something else coming out. What's that? It's Shazam. Yes, you guys. So Shazam. Here's some new images of the new suit. There are no scenes where. Anyway, I don't want to read all that, but so here's some shots of it right here. I mean, this is the old Powerpuff suit. And then here is the new suit, which looks a lot better.
I think
it's a lot better.
A lot of changes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm happy that they made these changes. Yes, and Ryan, I do agree that the gauntlets do look a bit Iron Man, but it's overall a much better look.
It's better than the gauntlets from the old costume.
Look at that! They lit up.
They're very underwhelming.
Why is there lights on them?
Mm-hmm. I didn't like those. Yeah.
Yeah,
but see, that's
I don't mind the top part, but the gauntlets and the belts are a little
cosplay-ish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so when we look at these two, together, okay, so
look at them
together. So there it is, right there. So there's a puff suit, and there's the new suit, and overall, this is a major upgrade. Because it's just so much better. It's so much better than we had before. And I'm really happy that they did this. Major upgrade. Right? It's almost like they realized they were like, hey, you know what? Like the suits in Zack Snyder Justice League look so much better than ours. They're like, the light, let's get rid of that. That was stupid idea.
Who came up with that? Inspiring.
You told me that Zack's Green Lantern had a light. No, it's a projection. But it wasn't actually there.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
You should have told me that. I made this thing out of a flashlight. But still, I don't like how it lit up. I just thought that was a little overkill. Like, you could have done that in post. You could have done something different than that. And I think in this sense, they actually figured out, okay, look, we can just make it look pretty cool and not actually have it light up. I just thought that was that was too much. But this is much better.
I think it's also more obvious, like, the shape of it. Like the other suit, if you look, I mean, in the still image, like you can tell it has like a lightning bolt shape, but this one's more obvious. I feel like it's not like as much of a V. It just, I feel like the lightning bolt shape is more defined.
You can see it from a good distance and know what it is. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I mean, I like it. I dig it.
I did like the hood though on the cape. So when we first got these pictures without the cape, I was kind of hoping he would have the hood because I like the hood. But now that the new ones came out, I guess. Not.
Well, he has a cape.
But he's not going to have the
I don't know if it has a hood. I haven't seen the
irregular Neil up in the chat.
Well, the first picture you showed, it said that it didn't have a hood on it.
It didn't have a hood. Well, he did say in a recent interview that there will be no hood scenes.
Yeah.
In this, no hoodies.
It's just a cape.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder what the reasoning for that was for them.
Yeah, because I like it. I think it makes it his cape it's different.
You want more of the hoodie?
I liked it. I like the hood. I don't know if he necessarily needs to wear it, but like I like the way it looks with the cape.
See, like, there's no hood on that one. It just drops straight back.
Yeah.
So he said he got rid of the hood, but like in the comics, he had the hood.
But sometimes he also has the one that's like on one side. So he has a couple different ones.
A couple different looks, but you know, whatever.
It's up for interpretation.
It's definitely a better suit, though.
They're doing this one. I think I have it.
It's definitely a better suit,
Like,
and the texture is better too.
Puts it on. Yeah, I think they're doing that
two-tone
one. Yeah,
and it has like this two-tone type, one over flap over the other.
Yeah.
And then you have that large projection of the lightning bolt. But I think what I like about it is primarily the two-tone colors, because it brings more depth to the suit, and it kind of, I think it's going to be more resemblance. It's going to be somebody that can actually go up against The Rock instead of, you know.
Well, right. The Rock is like, my costume's going to look like this. I can't have him looking like that.
Yeah, he's like, okay, look, if I'm looking like this, I can't have this guy taking me on. I mean, come on. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, look at his hair. Even the hair, like in this one, is just like really like puffed up, and this one just it looks a little bit
trimmed
more.
up. Yeah,
it looks better. It looks better. It looks more natural.
It looks like he can stand up against Superman and Black Adam, and then
he looks ripped. Like those muscles look more like.
Right. The bodysuit is also a definite upgrade.
I mean, like if they made me Shazam, that's the suit I would wear because I have no muscles like that. So you have to, you know, pad up. At least here, it looks like he has some of those muscles.
No, yeah, padding was.
Yeah, no, I agree.
The padding was ridiculous.
The padding was ridiculous.
Nickatina would definitely
out of place. Yeah.
This one looks more like it's actually his, like it's fitting on him.
Yeah.
Yes.
More against. Yeah, looks much better.
Because when he goes against The Rock, I mean, come on. You know what I mean? And you know what? I don't think The Rock is going to have the pointy ears.
He has to.
Yeah, I don't know.
I haven't thought about that.
He has to. It's part of it.
He didn't have. I looked. That one picture. The one picture I just thought about that. I did look at his ears to see if maybe
you were looking at The Rock's ears.
Yeah, see if
maybe he took them off. Maybe he took them off.
Well, no, probably did not say. What I was saying was not.
You're saying right now, exclusive, that he doesn't have pointy ears.
No.
He does not have pointy ears.
Guys, you heard it here first. No pointy ears.
Pointy ears are not required.
I don't know. Why does he have that? Why does he look like that?
With the pointy ears?
Yeah. I don't know why he looks like that.
I don't know.
How far does that go back?
That goes all the way back to his creation. So when you take him back to Egyptian times where he was a slave,
all slaves had pointy ears.
Not all slaves had pointy ears. A lot of that comes from his creation into Black Adam. So when he would transform into Shazam, it would alter his look. So and he was kind of taken by the power and eventually started to alter his physical appearance. So that was his super alter ego, because before that, I want to see a skinny, weak, frail,
I want to see
Abin Sur. That's not Abin Sur.
Abin Sur?
I was thinking similar to,
he's gonna crash land.
That weak version of him that you're playing out.
Yeah.
So,
Rachel. Oh my God. You always remind me of that. So when we went to Houston, we went to Six Flags and we rode the Batman ride, which is basically just like a ride that just like spins you around the entire time nonstop. Like I almost threw up. It was so bad. And the entire time this ride is just you're on what do you call it? Like a carousel.
Yes.
And the way it moves, you're just spinning up around, and you're just spinning around circles. And the whole time, I'm like trying to hold my breakfast in my stomach, and Ryan's next to me going, Alfred, there's something wrong with the tumbler. Alfred.
Oh, fuck that. I watched from the ground.
Yeah, heck no. That would have been me.
It was bad, dude. It was real bad.
It was horrible. It was so jerky. I was like, oh, this sucks.
I was like, why is this the Batman ride?
Thank you.